Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Catholic Focus. I'm Susan Bulemi and our sign language interpreter is Samuel Wainaina. On today's bulletin, we cover matters concerning education, health, a major crackdown held by NACADA in Machakos County, and a touching, inspiring future story from a student who beat all odds and excelled in his KCSE examinations. Let us begin. It was the end of a long chapter and the dawn of a new one in Machakos County as teachers turned out in unprecedented numbers to vote out a long-serving union boss in the Kupet branch elections. After 24 years at the helm, Executive Secretary Musembi Katuku was defeated in a historic contest that ushered in new leadership and made history in the process. Former Vice Secretary Yvonne Mutindi Musyoka emerged the winner, becoming the first woman to hold the top Kupet position in the county. Her victory was decisive, signaling a strong appetite for change among teachers from all 9 sub-counties, many of whom described the vote as a turning point for the union. Let's take a look.
And I wish to congratulate all the women of Machakos for standing with me and for standing with the truth. I want to say that we are still in a male-dominated profession and country where when a woman stands up, it's seen like an outcast. But I want to say my only problem is of being ambitious. And I want to stand tall for the girl child and every woman, and for the men also who supported me overwhelmingly. I'd also wish, I'd also wish to say that I will support the people who are also elected through team office. That is the chairperson, the person living with a disability, and the representative of the JSS teacher. This one is now an office, and we shall work together for the people of Machakos.
To the other counties that are yet to conduct their elections, let Machakos be the benchmark. Machakos will be the benchmark. Ensure that you bring in the new blood, the new generation that is going to serve all the teachers. Just when you are going to cast your votes, maybe in the next week or 2 or 1 month to come, ensure that you only vote for the representatives who have the interest of the teachers at heart.
Myself, as a junior school teacher and a very young teacher in this profession, I wish to encourage my colleague teachers and young teachers in this profession that they can come on and get leadership positions in this profession and work with all stakeholders in our education system, like in this time where we are shifting from 844 system to the CMB system.
And still on matters education, the government is under pressure to reduce the high cost of secondary school education, which many say is placing heavy financial burden on parents. Speaking during a Thanksgiving Mass at Kingandole Secondary School, which posted excellent exam results last year, Father Robert Kizito of Bwalilo, Butula constituency urged authorities to strengthen the education sector and ensure more students can access schooling without hardship.
Waziri wa Elimu Migoso Gamba na Rais Ruto, tafadhali mfanye elimu iwe ya bure kuanzia chekechea, shule ya msingi, shule ya upili mpaka university. Kuna wazazi hawawezi kumudu malipo ambayo tumeweka. Tafadhali serikali, naomba muweze kufanya elimu iwe ya bure. Pesa ambazo zinaenda kwa ufisadi ziletwe kwa elimu. Pesa ambazo zinatumika kwa vitu tofauti kama kujenga housing ziletwe kwa elimu.
We have not had girls going to the university direct entry, but this year we have 9. We are very happy, and as the director of studies I'm very much happy, and I believe that more is yet to come.
Na tunaomba jamii yote ya Busia pamoja na eneo hili to support mtoto katika eneo hili la Bwalilo Girls kwa sababu wameonyesha kwamba wana uwezo, na niko na imani kwamba bila shaka mwaka huu wanapolenga 8.37, jitihada ambao wameonyesha mapema tangu tufungue, wameanza mikakati, wanaweza tena wakaonyesha matokeo bora.
I want to thank the last year's group for commendable performance, putting us on the map as a school of future in this particular region. Comparatively, a positive deviation of 2.29 from 4.48 that we got last year. We call ourselves the National Day School of Western Province because of our large enrollment numbers that we have.
Tumekuwa na positive improvement ya positive 1.76. Wazazi na watoto wote tumejadiliana na tumekubali kwamba target yetu sasa ni 8.375.
And now we shift our gear from the education sector to health sector, whereby concerns are mounting in Taita Taveta County over the state of healthcare services at Moi County Referral Hospital in Voi. Residents say the hospital is struggling to provide essential medical supplies and adequate drugs, forcing many patients to travel to Mombasa County for specialized treatment. The situation has caused frustration and financial strain for families already facing economic challenges. Here is Gabriel Mwakoma with the full report.
A section of residents of Taita Taveta County have raised concerns over the state of healthcare services, particularly at the Moi County Referral Hospital in Voi. According to the residents, the hospital is grappling with shortages of essential drugs and medical equipment, forcing patients in need of specialized care to seek treatment in Mombasa County.
Afya nikatuliwa. Hatufai kununua kutoka hapa tukienda kaunti nyingine. Yaani tuchange pesa hapa, tufanye biashara hapa, tutengeze pesa hapa, tukasipulie kwa wengine. Kwa nini? Hiyo ndio maana ya, hiyo hapo ndio tumefeli katika ugatuzi wa hii county. Yaani zile functions zenye tunafaa kufanya hapa, tunafanya kwingine. Zilikuwa zimeandikwa 3. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 2 nikaambiwa ikakosekana Voi kwa sababu iko gali, ilikuwa 12,000. Tulipata Mombasa kwa shilingi ngapi? 2,000. Sasa ndugu zangu, na kuna kamati ya afya ya bunge, kuna ofisi, kuna wizara ya afya na kuna viongozi ambao wanafaa kushughulikia swala hili.
The Taita Taveta County government has confirmed the receipt of medical supplies worth 26 million shillings from the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, KEMSA.
Natoa mwito kwao, tafadhali mulikeni afya. Sio hii story ati mnaleta dawa ya shilingi milioni 26 alafu mwanza kutangazia. Mnatuonyesha tukiangalia ni dawa. We know this medicine.
Reporting from Voi, Taita Taveta County, my name is Gabriel Mwakoma.
Moving forward in a major crackdown on illegal alcohol, authorities in Machakos County have delivered a heavy blow to counterfeiters. A multi-agency raid led by NACADA has recovered contraband worth around 13 million Kenyan shillings in what officials are calling a sophisticated and dangerous operation. Here is the report from the scene in Kaba, where 2 of the country's largest suspected counterfeiters were nabbed.
We've been able to nab 2 notorious distributors of illicit alcohol, and we've been able to nab what we suspect is illicit alcohol worth 13 million Kenya shillings. We are pursuing the owners of these establishments. As we speak now, we've been able to arrest 2 suspects from both places where we did the exploitation. And these are 2 bars. One is called the Beast, and the other one is called the Kaba Connection. We've been able to ascertain that both of these 2 establishments are not licensed. They don't have license to operate. Secondly, upon closely examining the alcohol that we apprehended, We realized that the stamps are fake. We are collecting samples from what we've interdicted here to take to the government chemists to establish what adulteration has been done to this alcohol, because we suspect it's illicit alcohol. And let me take this opportunity to warn those unscrupulous business people that even as we pick this illicit alcohol from these enterprises, we are going for their property. We'll make sure that every vessel, tool, or resource that is used to perpetrate this illicit business becomes property of the government. The main challenge that we are seeing is a people challenge. Na kada kama mamlaka inayodhibiti utumizi mbaya wa pombe na mihadarati ina dhamira tatu. Ya kwanza ni utafiti, ya pili ni kupambana na wauzaji wa pombe, na ya tatu ni uhamasisho. Katika hiyo eneo ya uhamasisho huwa tunapea watu uhamasisho, tunawapea mielekeo katika mtandao zetu za kijamii. Pia tuko na nambari ya toll free 1192, utatupata wakati wote, mchana, usiku, hata Jumapili na Jumamosi. Ukiona hapa ule jamaa tumemshika hapa pia ni bwenyenye wa hii eneo ya Kabaa. Yes. Ni kuwa tu yeye hakupiga nduru sana, lakini hii crackdown ina target mtu yoyote ambaye anauzia wananchi sumu. Yes.
Now, even as the 2025 KCSE results continue to highlight outstanding performances across the country, one story stands out as a powerful testimony of resilience and hope. Cancer survivor Vincent Gakohe, who battled a rare form of mouth cancer and at one point contemplated ending his life, has defied the odds to score an A grade of 82 points at Alliance High School. Despite sitting his national examinations while in pain, Vincent now dreams of pursuing medicine and becoming an oncologist to help others living with cancer. Our reporter John Beja now brings us Vincent's inspiring journey of courage, faith, and determination.
Against all odds, cancer survivor Vincent Gakohe has emerged among the top 10 candidates in the 2025 Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education examination. Vincent, who scored an impressive A grade of 82 points at Alliance High School, is not just celebrating an academic excellence, but a victory over pain, despair, and a life-threatening illness. Speaking at their Ruai home in Nairobi County, Vincent narrated how the KCSE journey was one of the most difficult moments of his life.
I was diagnosed with right maxillary sarcoma after my KCPE, and I underwent treatment in India, but then everything went well, but unfortunately I don't know whether the surgery success was complete, because I also have some difficulties now and then, including infections here and there. That has made my life in high school really difficult. Most of my time in school, I have spent it at home or in the hospital. I used to even carry books along the way. In the hospital, I used to try and read. But yeah, faithfully, I managed with the help of my classmates. Of course, they stood strong with me. They were encouraging me here and there. My class teachers, the principal, and even the kitchen staffs there, they used to really feed me well. Though I could not eat well, that sometimes I stayed hungry like for 4 to 5 days. That was during my KCSE. I went to the exam room hungry for a full week without having anything apart from water. And until I had to be changed the diet, where I used to only drink instead of eating. Yeah, and also during the exams, I used to bleed a lot in the middle of the exam. For example, in the English paper, I really bled. Even I'm sure the paper has blood in it, and I don't know how I've gotten these marks because I myself, I know that I blundered because there are some papers that I didn't even finish. I left some questions blank because, not that I didn't know the answer, but because I was in too much pain.
Vincent was diagnosed with maxillary sarcoma, a rare form of mouth cancer, a condition that pushed him to the brink of giving up on life altogether. At one point, overwhelmed by physical pain and emotional distress, he told his mother he saw no reason to sit for the examination and instead asked to undergo euthanasia.
Vincent came with a piece of paper. He handed the piece of paper to me and he said, "Mom, I am not going to do this exam again. I will not do this exam. I am fed up with this life, and even if I do this exam, I have no future. I know I am going to die. Why give up now?" And we were given a clean health record that you are cancer free. He said he does not want to do the exam, and all he wanted is mercy killing. He just said he wanted me to sign for him a form. There's a procedure called euthanasia, whereby you are injected with some drugs and you die slowly.
Lucy Gadhoni, a nurse by profession, chose faith, encouragement, and hope over despair, urging her son to push and face the KCSE examination. Vincent's struggle was further compounded when he was hit in the mouth by a fellow student during an argument aggravating the pain he endured through the examination period. He persevered, and today his success has become a source of inspiration to many young people.
He's a behaved good boy, he's hardworking, and we really thank God that God gave him the grade despite so many challenges of life, which our mom, who is my friend, shared with me. And all through, we have been praying for him. And we really thank God for this grade he has gotten.
Now cancer-free, Vincent says his painful journey has shaped his future ambition. He hopes to pursue medicine with a special interest in oncology, so he can one day help patients battling with cancer, just as once he did.
I want to pursue medicine so that I can become a neuro-oncologist, so that I can help other students out there, or even adults, who may be going through this predicament in the later years, because I have seen the journey. It's not easy.
Vincent Gakui's story is not just about academic excellence, but resilience, faith, and the power of never giving up, even when life seems unbearable. Reporting for Capuchin TV, Catholic Focus, I'm John Beja.
Nimekuja kusema asante, nimekuja kusema asante.
And that inspiring story of hope and resilience brings us to the end of today's edition of the Catholic Focus Bulletin. We appreciate the production team for making this bulletin a success. I'm Susan Bulemi, and our sign language interpreter has been Samuel Wainaina. Until next time, stay safe and be blessed.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel.